Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. I'm Mikebrfc and today we're racing in Gran Turismo 7 with the Meway Racing League. So this is the Group 3 100 mile series, which is, well, pretty much what it says in the tin. We're racing Group 3 cars for 100 miles. The series consists of 9 rounds, which in round 1 we're doing 28 laps of Monza. Fuel and tyre wear are on, both are ×4. Racing soft and racing medium tyres are required. We're in the Group 3 Corvette. Put it on P7. Let's get to the track and see if we can make up a few positions. So here we go. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we're off. We get a really good start, move for the space in the middle. We'll kind of get boxed in. Give Super V2 a nice bit of a bump draft, that helps him forward. We'll take an assist for that, thank you very much. Just try and keep this clean through turn 1, turn 2. Yeah, everybody gets through that pretty well. Follow this train round, where we're going to go, we're going to follow Shane. Get a bit of a bump draft here, see if we can follow him through. Is this a Delamaga chicane? I don't know, I can't remember the names. Well, it doesn't quite work, we're going to have to settle for P7, but that's okay. Look, Battersby in behind us. Cut the replay cameras. I mean, we're in lobby 1 here, so many fast people around us. We're just going to try and move forward as best we can, if we can. I mean, if we can make up any positions here, it'll be a good result for us. Trey leads us through into Ascari. I mean, this stage race, it's a great chance to make up a few positions, but at the same time, you don't want to start fighting, losing time to the boys in front, because everybody probably has aspirations. Sean looks no moving the Parabolica on Luke. Shane in front of us runs a bit wide, we're going to follow him down the main straight. I wonder if we're in slip, we might be able to get something done into turn 1. Turn 1, I need to learn the name of these friggin' chicanes here. Looking down the inside. Shane does enough to hold us off. Just a bit better on the brakes there, he's more confident, but it's okay. Replay cameras are excellent, absolutely stunning. Just gonna talk again and oh my god. Luke has absolutely sent it down the inside. He's done Sean. I mean myself, he's used Shane as a bit of a break there, but we're going to try and hold on to this. Apex, he's lagging in front of us, maybe just put us off a bit, we'll touch that barrier, we'll have to give it up to Luke. But that's okay, we'll slot in. Apex is having an absolute nightmare there. Servers, I mean, at this stage in the game, servers weren't too great. But we'll move on. Up the Ascari again. And risking losing the slip here, so we'll need to get this right. Make sure we don't lose these guys. That wee incident has just lost us a toe to Apex and Oswald. Ryan Sandel up ahead of us. don't really want to see Luke going for this. I don't want us to be fighting anymore, because, you know, we lose this train, it puts us on the back foot. But the move's clean enough. We'll move on down the straight, through Parabolica, good exit. Not gonna look for a move here. Let's bump Shane forward. The three of us can hopefully work together and catch back up Luke in front. But Shane's going for the move. I mean, this is the thing, when you're racing over such a long distance, everybody obviously wants to race their own race, but at this stage I prefer to take it easy, get into a rhythm, work with the group around me. It means you can either break clear of the groups behind, or if we're in our position, we're just kind of mid-pack as Luke goes for another move. Goes a bit deep, it's going to compromise everybody's exit. Do a look for a move. We're going to tuck back in. But yeah, you don't want to lose touch. There's Rand, the Apex going through. Lesmo 2 already. I get on the power a wee bit too much. Lose the back end, losing again. I mean, this is not how you want to start the race. And although this is lobby 1, I have to say the way the league's structured, we might have 3s, 4. I think the most we've had is 5 lobbies. Lobby 2 can outpace lobby 1, but depending on race conditions, who's in the lobbies. We have new players coming in, we don't quite know the pace of, so lobby 1 will try and match the faster drivers, so to say, with each other, so that we can have the most competitive racing that we can. But if lobby 2 outpaces lobby 1, then lobby 2 can score the most points, which isn't ideal for the championship. I mean, lobby 1 players will be hoping to be the quickest and be at the sharp end of the championship. So all this fighting kind of puts you at a disadvantage, especially in such a long race. I mean, 4 laps in, we're just trying to keep our nose clean. Now we've cut back up to Apex and Red just ahead of us, which is just shows you the 3 of us stopped fighting, and that's put us back into the game a little bit. Norwood, there's a bit of a gap behind us in the map to Jordan, so that's obviously good for us. That's good for all of us. We can concentrate on our races now. I hope I'm not stuck behind Shane for too long. That Mazda is sore on the ears, to say the least. But it's a good car, it'll be good for these races, good on fuel, so the challenge will be to put him under pressure and see if we can get this spot off. Take a little bit too much sausage there. But this is fine. Just let him and Shane suck us along in the Parabolica. I'm going to stay with some reaction in this first stint. We'll skip forward. It's usually the first stint that you get most of the action. The race kind of settles down towards the end of it. Everybody's strategy comes into play. You sort of work out and find out where you actually are in the race. Lucas just touched the back of Ryan. Looks like it was on the power to spun him round. We're going to jump forward to the end of lap 5 here. That's good for us. We make up a couple of free positions. Shane's a bit slow in the apex, but gets a good run out. Hastings and Trey in lap 5 seems very early. We're in the soft tyre ourselves, and ours don't look too bad. The times 4 tyre wear really does catch up to you as the laps rack up, but we're going to look for a move. Get on the brakes nicely. I don't think Shane's going to fight this one too hard. He can sit. He sucked me along for long enough this time. He got a chance for a suck along himself. So let's see if we can move forward, catch up to John Hardy, Apex Magnet. Super V2 is flying out in front, but they're just through second chicane. As we've been punted. You can't park there. That is not the line. I mean, we're gonna reset. We have to continue on. Shane slowed down in front of us, but we're in the chat together. I have a train of cars chasing up behind me. I want his slipstream, so I say, look Shane, keep going, don't worry. Everyone has a bit of etiquette in this league, and they'll wait for an incident like that. We're going to jump into the replay cameras for a second here, just to show you how much time we lost. I mean, we had a decent gap there to Jordan Norwood behind us, and this is where we are now. So yeah, Jordan right on us. We were chatting in the party there, and I was happy enough. He's waited. He hasn't gained an advantage. Okay, a bit of a mistake, but these things happen. He just missed his braking marker, and I mean, I can't do too much about it now. So a couple of laps. We're going to hope to pit soon, and he wants to give me the position back, and I'm kind of arguing with him not to, because I know how fast that GTR is behind us in a straight line, and the Corvette's not quite as fast as it was in GT Sport, at least. So I want the protection, a wee bit of slipstream, just to try and hold on to this until we come into the pits. So we'll move on. We're into the Lesmos. Run a little bit wide, need to be very careful of that. Lesmo 2 taking pretty well. We're just going to keep driving. I think we're aiming for about lap 8, lap 9, see how the tyres go. The tyres are definitely starting to wear on the rears especially, which is going to really hurt us coming out of the slower part of the slow chicane. Turn 1 out the second chicane. Need to learn the name of it. Is it the Dalmonica? Dalmonica, I should remember that. But we move forward. Shane a little bit slow through Parabolica again. I mean, if I can get a run, I might take advantages. There's Apex in the pits, 27% of fuel. We have a fair bit more, and also we've done quite well with fuel saving, which is going to save us time in the pits. It comes our time to stop. Shane runs a bit deep, and we're going to try and cut him back here, get a good run off the corner. You'll hear Shane, the engine just drops, he lets us go, and he's going to tuck him behind us. Hopefully we can get through the second chicane here with a bit more luck. He'll hit his marks, I hope, and yeah, we make that work. It's a good move, good driving by Shane. Just skip forward now onto lap 9. Norwood's in, Sean's in just behind him. 27-16, we're about the same. Shane's poking down the inside of us. And I mean, that's a strange ghost. After giving us a suck for so long, he's decided he's going to ghost us now. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know what to do with him. But this is important. we want to keep this because pretty sure we're going to pit at the end of this lap, get on the mediums, do a long middle stint, hopefully settle down a bit more in the race, and then chase at the end. We're going to two-stop, so we'll keep him behind us. That's track position. So Luke has come from nowhere, pokes his nose on the inside. I get a bit loose in the exit. We'll have to give this one up. He defends into lens one too, but I don't think he had to. We're going to use his slipstream now. Pull us up to his Scary. Luke is a lot faster than us, so we're happy enough to gain this wee bit of time in his slip. Especially considering we're pitting now, is really struggling with the tyres into his Scary now, so we just have to be a bit more careful. I wonder if he's in the medium tyres. He may be in the mediums, sort of come back into the race at this stage. I mean, I think it's in these races. This was our first league race, and getting used to the lobbies, how they worked. I'd have preferred to start on mediums, but I didn't get the settings right at the end of qualifying, so we had to start in the softs. Go for a super fast pit stop, speed this forward. Get a full tank, racing mediums on. But yeah, I think it's definitely better to start these races, start with full tanks of fuel. So I think, especially considering I was starting mid-pack, it is better to start on your harder compound that you're going to use for your strategy, because you have a full tank, you're not going to get the most out of the soft tire. You want a lighter car so you get the most out of it, it'll not wear as badly, and you get a bit more lap time out of it, which is what you want. So let's start out lap. We're just in behind Apex, John Hardy. Not too far off, he put just a few laps before us. So this is quite good for us. We'll just run a little bit wide, get loose, hit the wall. This isn't what we want in our out lap. Thankfully we're still facing forward. Skip flowing to lap 12 now. Coming into turn 1, what's happening here? Well, Shane's just coming into the pits just in front of us. I mean, that's pretty much where we were. Just in behind John Hardy, Apex Magnet. I mean, look at the time we've lost just because of that small accident. Up in the Scary, lap 13. What's going to happen here? Quite nice. Bit of sausage. Bit more sausage. And we're in the gravel. That's another mistake. I mean, this is when you should be able to get the head down, concentrate a bit, hit your marks, put the lap times in. We're basically hot lapping, trying to get the target lap, probably about lap 19, lap 20. Hastings goes in for his second stop. I mean, we want to be maximising our time here, not making mistakes. This Luke comes past us again after he's made his stop. I'm not going to fight that one. Let him work away, he's got the pace. See if we can stick with him for a lap or two. Sticking with him reasonably well up in the Scary. I mean, he's on fresher tyres, maybe mediums again. Gonna come out, get loose. Another tight slapper, another mistake. This isn't what we want. This isn't optimal for our race moving forward now. We're still not too bad. We're P8. We've 2 in the pits. Kelvin and Trey. Haven't mentioned either of them too much. Trey stopped quite early, so that's his second stop. I don't think he'll go till the end on that. So we're lap 17 into the Lesmos. Tires are still looking quite good. Fuel here is a limiting factor. There's Apex. He's been off. Great driving though, great awareness not to come back onto the track. That's top stuff. not top stuff to drive off the track, but top driving not to drive back off in front. Really good awareness. Jordan's in the pits, 3% fuel. He pitted made his first stop a little bit sooner than us, so that's expected. We're going to advance to lap 19 where we're going to come in, skip a pit stop, and when we exit the pits we're going to see where Jordan is and watch the race. So we eventually get the move done in Jordan. I mean, great racing, very important for our race. We're out in the soft tyres, low fuel. We don't want to be stuck in a battle with him, and I was just happy to get that move done. But exit the pits there, Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, eat your heart out. Great racing. We've moved up in Calvin very quickly. Normally I wouldn't go for this move, but I reckon he's pitted a few laps earlier than us. Our tyres are going to be fresher, get through parabolic pretty well, keep to the right. He didn't fight it too hard either, so I think he was happy. Calvin's another driver, he's only just come back. He was right up there with the fastest, so to get that position off him, absolutely delighted. Ryan comes out the pits now. This is everybody's strategy starting to come together. He has had an absolutely mental middle stint. He got took out. Him and Luke had that incident in turn 1, so he had a lot to do. He wasn't even on the timing sheets on the left there at any stage during our stints, and we had a few incidents ourselves, so he has come from nowhere as he gets the move done in Shane, lap 24. It's 5 laps remaining. 92 miles. There's 4 laps remaining now. I mean, skip forward again. Just can't get there in Shane. We're pushing. We have the fuel on the right tyre. The tyre's starting to go off a little bit. Lap 27. A little bit closer maybe. I don't know. Shane's driving so well, but this is down to fight for podium. Managed to get it done in Jordan. He's behind us. We just cannot close in Shane, so we'll ride with this. Lap 28, the final lap. He goes a little bit deep, so hopefully we can get a run. We're a little bit. This is about as close as I've been from when we made all our pit stops. So let's see how we can get through the second chicane. I will learn the name of that. Absolutely have to. Closing up on the brakes, he's maybe a little bit deep. We get a pretty good exit considering the tyres into the last one. We have to nail the end of this lap. Get this right if we want the podium is just right there. And Shane he's nailed the 2 last ones, so unless he messes up Ascari and Parabolica, he's going to get the win. Thoroughly deserved. He is he's driven really well. I mean, he had a bit of an incident together, but that was all good. The accident Ascari. Now Shane has the job done, but P4 from P7, I'm happy with that. Some people had a few incidents, obviously helped us out. John Harry there, Apex, he was at the start. Trey probably got the strategy wrong, he stopped 3 times. Super V2 takes a win, I hope I've said that right, Super V2 takes a win with a great drive. We're going to cross the line 4th. Yeah, be pretty happy with that. 3 positions gained. Ran's run out of fuel. But a good P2 for him, P3 for Shane. I'm gonna take a look at the results now. So we get P4, 13 seconds off Super V2. I mean, he's drove brilliantly, finishes 4 seconds ahead of Ran. Great result for him. Round 1 win. Maybe we make up 13 seconds without the incidents, but I mean it's not gonna be a given. Here's the pace table, and I'll put the results up in the league table. Some people use jokers, so the results table will be a wee bit skewed. People get, so the joker is double points. You have to take your joker before you enter the race. You have to tell them you want to. You can't score maximum points and then tell them that you want to use your joker. That's not how it works. But everyone gets one to use, so the standings are a wee bit up and down. But DJ Cooper there with a great race in Lobby 2 puts himself up in the P2 overall, which demotes us to P5. And this is what I was saying about the different lobbies. There's that time slapper. The different lobbies, everybody has a chance to score the points. If you can get the job done, get the race home and outpace lobby 1, lobby 2, lobby 3, whatever lobby you're in, you can everybody's in contention to win, which is, I think, is great. But if you like the content, give us a like. If you want to see more next week, give us a sub. And on that, we'll sign out. Thank you guys. See you next week.